Everybody. You're going to be learning about the quotient rule for exponents in this section. And so the quotient rule you will find in your lesson. They give you these 3 steps. 1, check if the bases are the same. Okay, if they are, we're going to subtract the exponents of the numerator and the denominator. Okay, if they're not the same, we can't do anything. We're just going to stop. Okay, and then write the resulting expression in exponential form. I'll show you what they mean by that. I'm going to be doing some of your practice problems here. These are from the practice. This first one is item 4, and it says simplify 13 to the 12th power divided by 13 to the negative 10th power. So what I notice here is that the bases are both the same. They're both 13. Okay, so base are 13. Okay, B for big number, B for base. So what we're going to do now is subtract the exponents, and be careful here. Okay, 12 minus negative 10 is what we're doing. Okay, it says subtract the exponents. If the exponent's negative, we got to subtract a negative. And guess what? When we do that, we add. Okay, I had a student once who said when they saw minus and then parentheses minus, they just kind of pictured it blending into being a big plus. All right, so the new exponent is going to be 22. And so our final answer, the expression in exponential form would be base 13, exponent 22, like that. And that one would be done. 13 to the 22nd power is some ginormous number. We're not going to be able to find it. It would probably max out our calculator's space to try to do it. So we're going to write it in exponential form, meaning 13 to the 22nd power. All right, let's look at this next one. This next one's a little bit of a trick question. Okay, and again, this is number 5 from your practice. Here it says simplify 4 to the 13th power divided by 3 to the negative 5th power. Okay, I'm going to do step 1 here. Check if the bases are the same. Ours are not. Bases, here one of them is 4 and the other is 3. So here we are at step 2. If the bases are not the same, leave the expression as is. So in this box here, you are actually going to type 4 to the 13th power divided by 3 to the negative 5th power. And that's it. That's all you can do. You can't do anything here because you don't have the same base. Okay? And then the last thing I wanted to show you is just that this whole subtracting the exponents may seem like a weird rule, but this is something you actually have done before. You just don't know you've done it. So let me show you. Okay, here's 8/16. Okay, and we know from our work with fractions that if we simplify this, we could divide the top and the bottom by 2, right? Okay, this is something we know we can do. What we would get would be, let's see, half of 8 is 4, half of 16 is 8, and then we'd say, oh, well, I could divide by 2 again. Some of you are thinking, why didn't you divide by 8? I'll show you. Okay, there's a reason. I'm going to divide by 2 again in the numerator and the denominator, and now I'm going to get 2 over 4. Oh, guess what? I can do it again. Okay, I'll divide by 2, and my final answer will be 1/2. Okay, which some of you already knew just by looking at it, but that's not why I'm showing you this. Okay, what if instead of writing 8 as 8, I wrote it as 2 times 2 times 2? Would that be okay with you? 2 times 2 would be 4, 4 times 2 would be 8. So say, yeah, that's okay. Okay, 16. I know 16 is 4 times 4, right? But 4 is 2 times 2. So 16 could be written as 2 times 2. That's 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Multiply them. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And then what you can do here, instead of writing divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, I could just cancel out any factors of 2. Okay? 2 over 2 is 1, and we don't usually say times 1. Hey, I've got a half times 1. Nobody would say that. I've got half a pizza, not I've got half a pizza times 1. Okay? So I'm going to cancel those out. I'm going to cancel these out. Every time I have one factor in the numerator and another that's the same in the denominator, that's times 1, so I can cancel them out. Okay, there's nothing left in the numerator, so I'm just going to put a 1 there. Okay, and there's my 1/2. Okay, and furthermore, if I had wanted to, instead of 2 times 2 times 2, I could have written 2 to the third power. Okay, if I had wanted to, I could have written 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 as 2 to the fourth power. And now here's a little preview of something you're going to learn soon. If we use the quotient rule, we have 2 to the 3 minus 4 power. Okay, that's 2 to the negative first power. And that's something we're going to learn. And it's going to equal 1/2. 2 to the negative first power is 1 over 2 to the first power, or 1/2, which is what we got up here and over here. Okay, so 3 different ways to skin this same cat. Okay, don't forget that quotient means division. Okay, you might have division written like this. Okay, or you might have it written as a fraction. I could have written this one as 4 to the 13th power over 3 to the negative 5th power. Okay, that fraction bar means divided by. So 8 over 16 means 8 divided by 16. Quotient means division. All right, guys, that's all I have today. Good luck.